Hello, 220. I just want to talk to you today about toxic people, whether it be a friendship, a relationship, or even a family member or a coworker, whichever it is. Toxic people, right? We deal a lot with toxic people in our lifetime, actually, and I've even dealt with toxic people, and toxic people even strayed me away from my walk with God. So, having a healthy relationship and a toxic relationship are like two different things, obviously, right? So a healthy relationship is one where you set goals with each other and purposes and values and beliefs. If y'all have the same beliefs, whether it be in a relationship or a friendship, then it's obviously gonna connect well, and it's gonna prosper. And a toxic relationship, well, that's just an abusive, if they're like always negative, always leading you into the wrong path, that's toxic. A verse that I want to share is 1 Corinthians 15:33. Do not be deceived. Bad company ruins good morals. Toxic people will ruin the morals that God has planned for you and that you've set on your life. Like myself, once upon a time I was in a relationship, and before I got into a relationship with this person, this woman, I told myself that she's not gonna ruin my morals. I'm gonna lead her to Christ and stuff like that. And turns out that she changed me and led me into something that God did not have planned for me. And it was just a toxic relationship that I had to get out of, and I did, and I'm spreading the word of God, and teaching others and teaching Bible studies, and I've even taught to y'all in 220. That's what God led me to, and I'm excited. But also Matthew 7:6. It says, do not give dogs what is sacred. Do not throw your pearls to pigs. If you do, they may trample them under their feet and turn and tear you to pieces. So my thing with that is, why continue pouring your spiritual gifts into someone that is going to trample your gifts under their feet and tear you into pieces? Why continue pouring your what God has for you and into what God has put into your life and has those spiritual gifts and those fruits for you, and why continue putting into the toxic people in your life? They're just gonna, like it says, they're just gonna trample them under their feet and tear you into pieces. Proverbs 13:20. Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm. Now walk with each other, you both Davids, for example, they started hanging out together, and they're both pouring into each other's lives, pouring with the word of God and sharing what God has done in their lives, I'm pretty sure, and they just become really good friends with each other, and I'm pretty sure they're like brothers now. And another example, like me and Micah, all through high school, we just hung out with each other. Yeah, he had his group of friends though, but they didn't bring him down. He was able to, sometimes talk about the word of God. And, me, I had to push those toxic people away because they were leading me into something that God didn't have planned for me. And that's why in high school I only hung out with certain friends, and that was, Micah was one of the biggest influences in my life, because even though Micah is Micah and he is Micah, we still had one thing in common, and that is the word of God, and we loved God, and he was just a big impact on my life, and he wasn't that toxic person in my life. And yeah, so that's all I got for today, guys. Toxic people, cut it out, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, yeah, guys, stay faithful. Yeah, peace out.